Hey everyone, I'm David Finz. And on this episode of the Cyber Insurance Imperative, we're going to take another look at vendor management, since it's a growing concern for businesses of all types, but especially in the healthcare space. Earlier this year, a debt collection company reported a data breach that didn't seem too severe at first. As time went on, however, it became clear that the breach had impacted over 600 healthcare providers across the country. To this day, it's still not clear how many patient records were compromised. The information in question includes names, addresses, dates of birth, social security numbers, health insurance information, and even the patient's medical condition. This brings up the question of who is responsible for a breach of patient data when that information is entrusted to a third party. Remember, the patients never gave their information directly to the debt collection agency, but rather to their healthcare provider. Now, the third party may have been negligent and certainly ought to consider indemnifying its own clients, but patients may also have a claim that their healthcare provider was itself negligent when it entrusted the third party with its data. Under the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA, the healthcare provider is a covered entity, and the third party here is what is known as a business associate. Services provided by business associates may include accounting, claims handling, billing, or data storage, to name a few. And under HIPAA, the covered entity has the ultimate responsibility for ensuring that its business associates have adequate safeguards in place to protect patient health information. So if you work in data privacy or risk management at a healthcare provider, what can you do? Well, this is where vendor management is key. Healthcare organizations and other buyers of these services tend to not have much negotiating leverage. Knowing your rights and obligations under the service agreement is important, as is understanding the types of security controls your vendors have in place, as well as the extent of any insurance they may carry. Now, Alliant is not a law firm, and we do not dispense legal advice, and we're not intended to serve as a substitute for in-house or outside counsel. However, we can review your vendor contracts from the perspective of how they line up with your insurance to help you better understand how your coverage may or may not respond to different types of events. This is especially important from the standpoint of your ability to waive your insurer's right of subrogation, something that is often inserted into these agreements by vendors and which needs to be considered carefully in light of your policy. Now, please note, this is intended as general information and guidance, and you'll want to consult with a qualified insurance broker about your specific coverage needs. For more information on establishing vendor management protocols with an eye toward maximizing the benefits of your insurance program, you can DM me on LinkedIn or email me at david.fins@alliant.com. Helping you make the most of your cyber insurance coverage is just one more way that Alliant helps you find the more rewarding way to manage risk. Thanks for watching.